Hi YouTube and welcome back. Gallery of Greats Week 2 is here. We have 5 new MSPs, a lot of other cards, and of course 85 or 88 possibly overall Bobby Orr card in NHL 24. Before we are jumping to the video, if you could smash that like button and subscribe because it helps the algorithm and it helps me getting the YouTube partner. Thanks for watching, by the way, guys. I really appreciate that. Without losing any time, let's jump into the video, have a look at the cards. What do I think about the event and about the actual Bobby Orr card? And was collecting 10 82 overall MSPs worth it? The first card from week 2 is Chris Pronger from St. Louis Blues, left-handed defenseman with silver truculence. Quite a solid budget card. Again, probably the card you will only use for objectives because other than that, there is a lot of other 85 overall left-handed defenseman cards out there. And by the way, if you're looking for a left-handed defenseman, there is a free 84 Bobby Orr card in the store. You can just open the pack for free and get yourself an 84 overall card. So technically, you already have a better card in the store. Next one is Brian Trottier from New York Islanders. Actually a very interesting card. That zone ability quick draw makes the card a little bit more valuable. Superstar ability tape to tape. A lot of people not enjoying tape to tape. I personally think it's a solid superstar ability, maybe not a zone ability. If I would need to choose, I probably would not activate if that's a zone ability. Superstar is still acceptable. Speed 87, acceleration 87. If you activate the synergies, the shooting stats are solid. For an 86 overall, quite not bad card to be honest. The next one is Dominik Hasek from Buffalo Sabres. In my opinion, quite small goaltender because we know the size matters in the game. Yes, size actually matters. The bigger goaltender you have in your net, the better it plays. Unfortunately, that's how it is. So, as far as you're not a Dominik Hasek fan, I probably would not put him in your net. The next one is Maurice Richards from Montreal Canadiens. Very small guy. His power-up icon played really good for me. So, probably not a card to chase, but to be honest, the smaller players really works very well this year because why do you care about the size so much as a winger if you can just do the hip checks? His zone ability superstar will be wheels and zone ability will be snipe. Not bad. His shooting stats are really solid. Also the speed. If you're enjoying smaller players, then Maurice Richards is one of the choices I probably would go after. And the last no MSP card is Gordie Howe or Mr. Hockey. His synergies are power forward and shooting boost. Superstar and abilities will be close quarters and back at ya, and zone ability is big rig. Quite a solid alternative for his power-up icon. His shooting and skating stats are very solid. That close quarter ability will make the card a little bit more useful in front of the net. I think it's a really solid choice for you if you cannot afford his power-up icon, because I would not suggest to make his power-up icon, I would suggest to buy him. If you cannot afford him, Gordie Howe 88 overall card is a really good alternative, really solid. Probably the card I may actually grab myself because I think the power-up icon is better card, but a little bit more expensive. Okay, the non-MSP cards are actually solid. We have Maurice Richards, Mr. Hockey, even Dominik Hasek. If they are your favorite players, please go and grab them. They are very good and cheap alternatives to their power-up icons. We will start with Kendall Coyne Schofield. Really great card. I enjoyed using her base card. Actually, missing that she don't have an X-Factor. Her X-Factor last year was really good. Superstar ability, Born Leader, and Zone ability, Wheels. She is very small and will probably be bumped off the pack quite easily, but that speed is unmatched. There is not a lot of players out there with a 95 speed. The shooting is also not really bad. Could possibly be better for an 87 overall card, but I think you use her more for a speed on a wing to create the moments instead of actually scoring the goals herself. The 91 deking and 94 offensive awareness makes the card really solid. The next one is Ed Balfour, if I'm pronouncing his surname right. I'm apologizing in advance, guys, in these videos because I'm pronouncing every single player wrong, but unfortunately English is not my first language, so if I'm pronouncing them wrong, let me know down in the comment sections below and I will try my best and pronounce them maybe next time better. His synergies are very useful for people who are chasing the synergies this year. Personally myself, I might think of getting him as my backup goaltender because two synergies I really enjoy. Acceleration boost and defensive boost. Both gives the players I personally use a quite solid boost. His superstar is extra padding and light work as a zone ability. Again, I don't really believe that goaltenders matter this year because in general, it's about how you play the defense, not about who you have in the net. Then we have Al from St. Louis Blues, two-way defenseman and shooting boost. His superstar ability is 1T. I don't really think that 1T is very efficient this year. Zone ability, Thunderclap. Again, probably not one of my favorites and probably something I would like to avoid. His speed is decent, 87, same about acceleration, 87. If you activate the synergies, his shooting is phenomenal. 97 slapshot accuracy, 97 slapshot power. With that Thunderclap probably activated, he would be very good from the point, but because the shots are not going in from the point as much as we would love, I just think that there are better alternatives for the right-handed defenseman. Again, if it's your favorite card, don't listen whatever I'm saying, just go and grab him. The card looks good. It's just something I probably would not add to my team. Like I already mentioned, I don't think you need to listen to whoever the cards are good. You just have to use the cards you like. Every single card is good. Every single card is probably from your favorite team or the team you was watching when you was growing up, because all these players were phenomenal, or some of them are still playing in NHL. So now let's have a look at this week's top 2 cards. And I think if you have to choose one of them, then these probably would be the cards I would go after. My favorite from week 2 will be Jaromir Jagr, just because I really like that they made him in the New York Rangers jersey. I know probably a lot of people would be a little bit angry and told why he's not in Pens jersey. I understand, because we have a Pens MSP already this week, but in general, I think the solid card. 89 speed, 89 acceleration, the shooting is decent, close quarters and unstoppable force. 2 of my best or favorite zone or superstar abilities. He's also very big. If you put him on the wing with a really solid center and very fast left-handed winger, this combo will be unstoppable. And the last card from week 2 is Sidney Crosby. Sid the Kid. Absolutely loved when they gave him a card, because Ovechkin got 1 in week 1 and Sidney Crosby got 1 in week 2. Unstoppable force and elite edges. 90 speed, solid shooting stats, hands are decent, so again, deking 97, offensive awareness 99, passing 98. This guy would be solid winger. I probably would not use him on the faceoffs. You can use him on a faceoffs because he have 87 faceoff stats, but I probably would use him on a wing. Let's say you have Jagr on one side, Crosby on another side, and I don't know. Let's say you have Gretzky in the middle to win a faceoffs. Perfect combo. Okay, we have all these great MSPs, but we also have an 88 overall Bobby Orr card. Offensive defenseman and shooting boost as the synergies, elite edges, heat seeker, and wheels as the zone or superstar abilities. 94 speed, 94 acceleration. I know he's quite small, but the shooting stats, skating stats are phenomenal. The card I don't think you can actually miss. This is the card I personally would say you must have. Not only because he's a really, really solid left-handed defenseman, but just in general, we was waiting for this card for so many years. I just don't see any reasons, if you can afford him, why you would not put him in your lineup. You will also notice that there are 2 88 overall Bobby Orr cards. The one with the yellow background is just the flex, and you can only pull him in the pack. So if you see someone in your opponent's lineup, 88 with a yellow background, you know he's ripping packs. Okay, we had a look at the MSPs, but I think now we need to talk about the disappointing part. Personally, for myself, EA made a huge announcement saying collect 10 82 overall MSPs for a chance of getting mystery MSP. I think what everyone was expecting is you trade in 10 82 overalls and you get already a fully built up MSP. Unfortunately, EA screwed us and didn't give us an 88 overall Bobby Orr. What they will do is, by trading in 10 82 overall MSPs, you're only getting 85 overall Bobby Orr, and you need to spend the power-up collectibles to get him up to the 88. So if you trade 10 82 overall MSPs, you get yourself 85 overall Bobby Orr MSP. So you need 2 power-up collectibles to get him up to the 86 or 50k coins. You also need 2 power-up collectibles to get him to the 87, and another 3 power-up collectibles to get him to the 88 or 75k coins. If you're not sure about the card and have a lot of coins, I probably would suggest you use coins instead of power-up collectibles, because at least you get some coins after back. I just think the value-wise, it's easier to use coins instead of power-up collectibles. They did add the Bobby Orr bonus objective, so you have to score goals with his card. You will get Gallery of Greats collectible, which only can be used to make one of the MSPs. You get assists with the Bobby Orr card in Rivals, Squad Battles, or Champs, and you get 1 power-up collectible. And then you need to get points with his card in Rivals, Hockey, Champs, and Squad Battles, and you get another Gallery of Greats collectible. So that technically just allows you to get 2 82 overall MSPs. And only, unfortunately, 1 power-up collectible. But by completing them, you'll getting another one. So again, by just completing this objective, you get yourself 2 power-up collectibles, so you can get the card up from 85 to 86. If we go back to the Gallery of Greats objectives, by opening 9 daily packs, you get yourself another power-up collectible. By completing 160 games, you get another power-up collectible. So that means you can already get the card up to the 87. Then you have another power-up collectible to do 500 games. Then you will get another power-up collectible by completing 200 games. And if you complete all the objectives, you get another power-up collectible. So it means you are 1 collectible short to get him up from 85 to 88. So technically, it's not really bad. I am disappointed that they didn't give us the card already fully maxed out, but if you grind all the objectives, you can actually get yourself free 88 almost card, because if you also grind rush, you will get the power up collectible. If you complete the objectives, you get a power up collectibles. By playing the game, you will get enough collectibles or gold players to trade them in for collectibles to exchange them to 82 overall MSP. So if you put all the puzzles together, you can actually get his card for free, but it's not as easy as we thought it will be. So in general, it's a win and L in the same situation. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about the event. Are you making anyone from week 2? And what do you think about 88 overall Bobby Orr card? I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one and see you on the ice.